Any Lycan picks yesterday?
No, we did not.
Is this something that Liquid has been playing? I feel like they just went from super meta, all of the popular win rate heroes, to Lycan. Okay. It can definitely work, though. I mean, I guess he doesn't really synergize with Ogre that well. He's kind of like the one hero that doesn't really...
Need Bloodlust?
Bloodlust, yeah.
I should adjust the title, I suppose.
Um,
At least now you can look like it's Slack's fault.
oh, man.
Pretty funny.
Although Blitz just woke up, so we might do the switcheroo anyway.
Good luck. We're losing, dude.
Hey, man. 4 hours. I knew something like this was going to happen. Man, now I got to re-say everything that I said. Okay, I think we're going to be turning off this stream, switching to Zyori TV again.
Prepare for battle.
Oh, man. This is such bad timing.
All right.
He woke up right as the game started. My God. Oh, no. Worst case scenario. All right, let me do my predictions, though. This is actually important. Total...
Is it, though?
No, it's not. Player deaths at the end.
26 to 40.
Yeah. Most less hits at 7. Oh, God. I might go OD. No, I'm going to go Dit Your Raw.
I went with Matumba. I'm a believer.
Actually, I'm changing. Last player to be killed? That's a crapshoot. Warlock. Rubik. I don't know. I'm going to say Dendi. He never gives up.
30 seconds to battle.
He never gives up.
Player with the least deaths. Ugh. These are really hard ones. I might go Dit Your Raw. No. I don't know. Matumba? Yeah, I have to go Liquid. One team's undefeated. One team is exclusively defeated.
Yeah. That's kind of an issue. Well, either way, we're in now in the future with double casters. So what are we doing? Is Blitz just taking over now?
Yeah. Well, he wants to test his bit rate, so we're going to stay true to the course for now and then switch.
Why don't we tell him to... Could he test it on like his channel, and then we'll just do our thing here for this game?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. We're gonna focus on this. Kuro, is this gonna be just an easy first blood? It's an ogre. You wouldn't normally think so. He doesn't have a stout shield. He's just sitting on Windlace.
So fast,
Click him down, and I think they've got this. Artstyle should be able to chase him to oblivion. It's actually Seneko that gets the first blood. Great start for Navi. They come swinging out of the gate. Kuro overstepping his ogre bounds.
Okay, well, let me take a peeky peek. See what our lanes are. Anything weird? Nope. Looks like to be exactly what we anticipated. It's not like a safe lane Beastmaster style. No Afterlife Dota or anything Team Empire. Old strats. Gonna be the old off lane Beastmaster. Matumba and Lycan, that is a classic though. I mean, that's something that no one else is really doing. No one else is really into. A couple teams were trying it out like here and there. I think I saw like one Lycan in the Beaten Invitational qualifiers, or maybe two.
Do you know, like, go-to build, does he do anything interesting, or is it just, like, Vlad's and Necro, BKB, Basher?
I do believe he's just a Necro Vlad's appropriate items builder.
Okay. All right. Nothing too creative.
I wonder if they played it the rest of this qualifier. It doesn't look like it. So this is their first Lycan game, too. So, and out of curiosity, see the last time when did they pick Lycan? I was like, it's quite a while ago. It doesn't show up right away when I'm taking a peek here, so.
It's never a good sign. But they are going to do a 2-1-2 for Liquid. So Ogre's just going to head back to the offlane. He's got his smoke picked up. He's ready to rotate if need be. But Ogre Slardar is a pretty scary dual offlane if you think about it. Very beefy, a lot of control. Just the slow plus crush. Makes it so easy for Slardar to find those stuns. But uh-oh, it's a battle for the top rune. Seneko, he's going to beat him to it. It's an Invis rune. Look at you, little Rubik. Speedy bastard.
Man, he's all over these. First blood at the rune. Gets an Invis rune.
Seneko, man, he's always moving. Miracle, pretty far forward here. Looks like a little wraparound. I don't know.
Not hard to do anything with Leap, though.
Yeah. We're such a stable mid, man.
Snake canceling the attack.
It looks like they'll have a little go here. Right into a telekinesis, perhaps.
He's trying to wait for the leap so he can lift, like, mid-leap.
Oh, yeah. You can kind of disjoint it, but it's really hard to time.
Yeah.
Not something you can really do reliably. Looks like a pretty good start for the Beastmaster. General 10 last hits up there with the carries. Dual off lane here for Navi as well. Beastmaster Enchantress. Lots of creeps.
Yeah, not something that these two are going to handle all that well, honestly. I mean, they don't have anyone who takes advantage of this. Like, you have your own summons, I guess, in the Wolves, but it's a Warlock. Like, he can put down some chains. Not the best AoE clear, though. Look at Matama Man. He's just eaten alive.
He sure is.
Just
That's
throw
unreal.
some creeps on him, dude. Like,
They
it's not
didn't
like
even
they were
really do
hitting.
anything.
No, they just, like, ran at him.
They're just straight up right-clicking. I tabbed out to check my message from Blitz, and he just died. I don't know what happened. Kuro, he's going to
they walked
TP
at
in,
him.
but it's an easy 2-0. Navi is off to a seriously good start here. An amazing dual offlane. Both these heroes benefit a lot from farm, and on top of that, they're starting to shut down Matumba fairly well. Up top now, Seneko. Getting dove by mind control, but he'll be all right. Now a safe lane try for Liquid. Hey, is that a new thing? I just saw that TP animation. It said Team Liquid in 3D text. Is that special?
Oh, they did it for TI, but it's only for, like, the special teams.
Oh, okay.
So if you made it to TI, get
I
your
see.
thing. And it only works during majors, I believe.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool, though. Looks pretty slick. More clutter.
More clutter.
Oh, my. How's the Void doing? Pretty good? Did you raw?
Punching creeps.
Feeling good about my prediction? No? Matumba Man getting shut down? Oh, God.
There's,
Slow and steady here, Trent.
yeah, I don't know. There's been some issues with, like, safe lane Faceless Void. We've had some problems. Like, certain teams are going for, like, the Vlad's build. That seems to be the most successful one. Some people are still trying out the Lincoln's thing, but you really need a solid 4 of the heroes to get that one going. And in this kind of a game, if he just gets Vlad's, it's going to be sick for the little, like, 5-man group up. So you can see why they picked it. Early Aura buyer. Matumba Man just getting ran at again here.
Yep, dove under tower, and this time with all the creeps, it looks like a pretty easy kill, but no, Miracle comes in. General taking a lot of return damage. He's stuck in the tree line. He doesn't have any tangos, no quelling blade, and he has nowhere to go. Miracle taking a lot of damage from the creeps, but the Hadouken, not enough. And they get punished this time. They do kill the Lycan. He gets a counter kill, and well, Miracle gets rewarded for his rotation down bottom.
Yep, that works out in Liquid's favor in the end for sure. I mean, Lycan will already be back down here, just farming again, so not a big deal. Up top, they just use the Invis, save mind control. They have no way to deal with it. They're not going to throw out the Chrono. Not willing to do it.
Okay, so just confirmation, we are going to finish this game here on this channel, and then Blitz is going to switch after our first BO1, and we'll hop over. So
Excellent. So
not
yeah,
gonna yak it up here.
basically, Ditchrod just goes like treads Vlad's, and then he's going to roam around with Dendi and with Mr. General here, and this is going to be a super strong 5-man Dota. If they can knock down one of these towers during the laning phase, that would be a nice little advantage, I feel like. Just try and slow down some of the farming pace of Matumba Man, take away a little bit of his jungle.
It's about a 1K net worth lead
good.
here for Navi, 1,200, something like that. Very solid for 6 minutes.
I mean, look at the bottom lane. Like, Matumba Man's in the jungle, dude. 6 minutes.
Yeah. This is never the dream for Lycan. I mean, I think this right here represents one of the reasons why Lycan is not really a go-to safe laner. He just doesn't really offer that much in the lane. He really needs a lot of space to come online. Oh, yeah, baby. Miracle walks right into it. They'll find the kill. Leap won't be enough to save him. The hero ward. Dude, art style's getting a lot done this game. 0-5 and 1. I mean, I haven't seen a dual off lane like this be so successful in a while.
I don't know if it was... I think... I don't know who I was catching Chen games with lately, but I've had some disastrous Chen games where they're like level 2 at like 10 minutes. Like Chen's and Enchantress have just not been working out unless you have like the Pugna thing going. But this is just, I mean, obviously it's art style, so he's the king, but
The
this
king.
is like the dream scenario.
Yeah. It's just a little bit overwhelming. You've got the boars that do extra damage. They have the poison to slow you down. Then you've got Enchantress with, 1 or 2 creeps that, of course, do extra damage. And then between the Hadoukens and all the other, the ensnares and all that, it's surprisingly nasty. They've got a lot of options, a lot of control, and it's working like a charm. Ditya man, he's up here just still free farming by
And they
himself.
scanned Miracle. They
Yeah.
just threw out a scan and saw his rotation. Like, nothing is going well for Liquid right now. Whole new team, Navi. Don't ban OD, pick it, and... Well, OD doesn't do anything to the whole laning stage, but everyone else does things.
I was going to say, Dendi is just sitting here farming, although
Loving it.
he is dominating the Mirana, if we're being clear.
Oh yeah, Miracle ditched. He was like, "This is awful. I'm out of here."
Yeah, I mean, it's completely lopsided. And this is great stuff for the OD. Similar to the Void, like, this is sort of a greedy draft from Navi. Without these rotations from the Enchantress putting pressure on, this feels like it could have been a little bit risky, but now they get this tower down in their off lane. Opens up the Radiant jungle. They've even got a ward down in the middle of the jungle also. You've got this OD who's going to be cruising towards a Force Staff, most likely. Mind Control up top. He's level 7. Found a lot of experience at Ura looking for this stack. Still haven't seen a Chrono yet.
Yeah, I think maybe there's some merit to just not throwing it out so that you're not in trouble. Are they going to get Artstyle bottom? Mind Control's kind of speedy, but Sprint's going to wear off. And there's the Vorslow. Later.
Yep.
Wow, look how big that fish is. Bloodlust, though.
Radiant's middle tower
Threatening
is under
Slardar.
attack.
Yep. Not that fast, though. He's just sitting on treads. Interesting to see the treads come out. No Blink Dagger rush. Mind Control getting some decent farm, though. I don't know. It's not too bad for Liquid. I feel like they're just one team fight away from leveling this out. You know, we haven't seen a Chaotic offering yet. Ogre, almost level 6. They've got some team fight options, and they could start to 5-man, you know, utilize some of the power of the Lycan. Get that Howl going. Click them down.
Yeah, first Warlock ulti is going to be pretty massive for the side of Liquids. Probably ideally it's a counter initiation against a Chrono. You know that there's a pressure on the Navi lineup. It's not necessarily to end early, but as this lineup, like, the way that it's built together, it has to approach towers, it has to take them down. It just wants to be farming in lanes. It's not like some super greedy, like, ancient stacking kind of a squad, right? This isn't like a Sven where you're going to, like, ward this up and, like, fight in this area. Like, no, this is going to be, like, the battles all take place at our towers, and that's going to be the game plan. So, Bulb with Dota should be having some opportunities to win this one, I'd say.
Ura possibly in trouble. 3 heroes smoked up nearby, but they just kind of pass each other and head the opposite way. Vlad's on the way for the Void. Not completed yet, but it's a-coming. And Seneko almost gets rotated on. TP's home. A little ward coverage there. Nice and easy. This is a really tough game for Miracle. Of the
Yeah, he
cores,
can't find
he's
very
bottom of
much.
the pack, man.
Not too often that you see that one, but
Yeah.
given a lane that no real assistance. I mean, he kind of had the Ogre there. Like, Croaky wasn't doing too much down bottom. He was mostly around the mid lane, and it did help his levels. Like, he's 5.5 in a situation where it's kind of surprising considering how the early game's gone.
You know, maybe worth noting here, Ogre going for the 1-3-1. The kind of older Ogre build.
I think it makes sense when you don't have a good core for it.
And I think it also makes sense when you're paired with a Slardar in the lane. That extra duration on slow, the extra damage helps you. Just helps him chase you down, you know, find those extra kills. Tier 1 up top will go down. That's first tower kill for Liquid. Not too shabby.
Well, that's one nice thing about being a Lycan. There is split push up against this draft from Navi. Obviously, when you're up against the OD, the most common things you'll see is you either try and draft a team that just has more flat-out team fight. So that would be like, instead of this being an Ogre, you would draft an Elder Titan, and you go Elder Titan Warlock into this team, and you would just be like, okay, just like try and run at us, and we're just going to absolutely crush you. And then the other option is to go split push. But Top Man now caught it with a Chrono coming in with Seneko, so that'll be the telekinesis after. But is there more damage? There's really not.
No, it doesn't even go for the telekinesis. Once he gets the ultimate off, the Chrono is just not enough. I mean, it's one of the issues with the Void. He's been farming. He's got pretty solid net worth, and it still doesn't really feel like he provides a hell of a lot aside from the disable of Chrono.
That was weird. I don't know why he went for that Chrono. I guess maybe he thought the OD was going to TP, and they were just going to, like, try and dumpster him.
It's kind of strange just because he's been so conservative with it, and then for that to be the debut is, oh, okay. Yeah. General, down bottom, about to get rotated on, perhaps. Kuro. No, okay, never mind. They head the other way and grab the bottom rune. Miracle picks up a double damage, maybe some kill potential with this.
He needs something. Still 1-1-1.
Oh, Dire see it now.
Hawk spots him out, yeah.
And that ward.
Bum, 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 bum. So much
Navi
vision from the Dire.
hanging on to this lead, though. 3,500 net worth, 5K experience. There's the Force
Miracle
Staff
got
on Dendy.
roared.
Oh, no! There it is.
He just, like, yeah. He walked up, he tried to leap, but he got roared and just died.
Yeah, Dragonlance
Rather
on
quickly.
Enchantress, so you're not getting away from her so easily now. Man, this
6-2.
This is really awful for a Mirana. I mean, generally, if you're a mid Mirana, hoping for an Aghanims before 20 minutes, I think is reasonable. We're now 13 minutes and like 10% of the way there. Not even. I mean, this is devastating.
I mean, look what they're doing. Like, they're scaring top with wolves. Like, they knew this push was coming for a long time. He's trying to draw the creeps in some man. He's like telling Boba to go push mid. So they're trying to get some sort of a split going, but it's so tough. Does he have TP on Boba? I mean, I assume he does. Yeah. So if this fight gets taken, he'll TP in. But I mean, the Dire are gonna be fully aware as to when he's coming with ulti, so they can just back. Like,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
looks good for the side of Navi.
Yura almost clipped by an arrow. He's getting scattered out by these wolves. Now the ignite comes. Matumba Man ready to chase him down, but nice time walk across the trees. He does not have a TP scroll, and these pesky wolves will give him all the vision they need. Double cast from the Ogre. Another nice time walk. Mitigates a lot of the damage. Good positioning from Matumba, but they won't have the damage, and the Faceless Void will live. Very nicely done.
That is nice. Like, that's 3 heroes that you're just out juking with time walks, some Quelling Blade plays.
Yeah. Made it look easy.
That's a mid and a carry and a decently farmed Ogre. And you're just like, nah.
Dendi stunned up by Mind Control mid. There's some rotations coming from both sides. Yura now jumps forward. There's the rock from Warlock, and Chronosphere comes down on 3. On the back line, OD will die first, but it looks like the Golem just gets taken down. Now the Primal Roar, and the stolen Golem. Liquid getting punished hard for this. They'll go 1 for 2, and now there's a Dire Golem alive and ready to try and knock down towers, but hey there, ho there, up top. It's Matumba Man, Big Wolfie, split pushing the towers. Navi used the glyph, but they are not TPing home, and big damage will befall this tower now. Get it down to at least half HP. 1 on the way, but it's only a Rubik. Matumba Man will stay true to the course, and it looks like this will be an easy tower. However, the opportunity costs the other way. Roshan going down for Navi, and damn, it has fallen quick with all these auras.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Bubba got chronoed like the second after he dumped it, and plus if he didn't ult, they wouldn't have killed the OD, so that was honestly pretty worth it. Not ideal. Sick plays by Seneko, obviously, but I don't think Bubba really had a chance to not get the Golem stolen, so.
Yeah. I mean, it's also particularly devastating because the Golem for the Radiant died so quickly. It dove the tower, and they didn't hesitate at all to focus it down. It was kind of like a Phoenix egg, you know? And if everybody focuses it, the Golem all of a sudden didn't really feel that tanky in that fight. I mean, it got the kill, so I guess it did its job, but still.
All that matters.
Yeah.
Oh, Matumba's on top. You know, he's still up there. He's got his Necro. Ooh, jeez. Necro recipe for, I like it, and that's a Necro 3 for a Beastmaster. So, general,
yeah.
Obviously 200 gold behind because of the Vlad's on your liking, but Necro 3, very scary. 15.5 minutes into the game with Beastmaster Aura maxed.
Substantial difference. This is definitely the build where they want to group up in 5-man. They've got a Vlad's of their own, of course, which is great. We've talked about the Force Staff on OD. He's got his Aura maxed now, so they are ready to team fight. Even without the Warlock, no, this is the perfect time with Warlock Golem on cooldown.
The leaps, the Force Staffs.
Yeah, Miracle in some trouble here. He's got some teammates nearby, but there's the Astral to set up. Slardar slithering away. Beastmaster will finish off the tower mid with his creeps, and Miracle will get brought down by Void, it looks like. Other side.
Use the time dilation post-leap. The changes, of course.
Beastmaster looking for a potential roar there, but not finding it. Okay, well, another pick on Miracle. I mean, of all the heroes to keep down, the Miranda is certainly a good one. He's got a point booster now, but the longer you can delay this Aghanims, I mean, this hero is essentially a non-factor unless he can find some clutch arrows. Tier 2 mid now, taking a lot of pressure. Navi staying true through the glyph. They've got most of their ultimates up here. Rubik hanging onto the rock, and it's up in 10. Oh, man, this is really scary. He'll get an opportunity to use it again.
Yeah, he's losing it soon, though, so he's got to find someone to dump it on.
I mean, even if they don't use the stun, just having the Golem to push, that's like a free top tier 1.
Yeah, I think you'll probably see him throw it out in a second unless he's not noticing his little thing. Hit the creep camp.
Come on, man. Come on, Seneko. There we go.
Yeah!
Last second. I guess he'll just cut the wave mid, but still, you know, it's extra pressure. Not going to complain with the Immolation Aura. You know, let's take out the tier 1 top.
Yeah, you're trying to get them most of the split push, too, and you're trying to slow down the Lycan, so. Pretty clowny. And he just scouts the rune with it. Gonna go defend bottom tower, guys.
I mean, let's be real. It's a pretty badass mobile ward.
Yeah, I think this would be kind of surprising. Mind Control will be like, what the fuck?
Oh, hey there, Mind Control.
Golem down here.
Just a casual Infernal. Mind Control says, well,
Oh, he fed it. Nice.
thank you for that. Yeah, it's pretty easy with amp damage. That's,
Dire's
okay.
middle
Perhaps not ideal. Not maximum efficiency.
Smoked up Ditchera here.
Yep, no
the
glyph for the
Chrono.
Dire, but here we go.
God.
Mirana
so shut
caught
down, dude.
mid-leap inside the Chrono. Oh, that poor princess. On the backside, art style cuts off the Ogre.
structures.
Maybe they find one more here.
Dire's bottom
Nope.
tower
Man,
Yes.
Navi, Dota, they're back, baby.
Dude, looks
This
like
is do or die for sure.
they had some good rest last night, got some massages. They did something, but this is looking like a completely different team. They're coordinated. They're playing with a mission. They're putting the pressure on. They're playing some good CIS Dota right now. You know, this is reminding me of what we saw at FNG yesterday with those games where they get ahead and just keep rubbing salt in the wound. Use every little lead to get further ahead. You know, that unrelenting pressure. Remember that, what they did against Dendi yesterday? The level 5 Storm Spirit?
Oh,
Kunkka
yeah.
just
Poor
like
Dendi.
dying here to stop him from killing this camp. I mean,
Man's found out here next
Yep.
to the Hawk.
General draining the mana should be an easy kill. Necro level 3, as you were mentioning, just insane damage.
Got almost 3k gold now, General, too. You can just buy a blink here.
There you go.
Holy shut at the map.
Look for BOTs, move into a refresher. He's feeling good. What's our lead up to? Well, we're in the 5-figure club. Almost 12k net worth. Rubik, Stolen Leap, now a Slitherine Crush. Pretty handy spell to have. Rubik's picked up the Ghost Scepter here. Not going for the mobility tools. We've seen a lot of Force Staff, Blink Dagger priority, but here just wants to be able to survive. Good item to have against the Lycan. Force Staff ain't going to save you from the Wolf.
has fallen.
And that'll be the end of the outer towers here for Liquid. 3-11. Navi, baby.
Yeah, we, like, comparing to the games yesterday, too, we did, again, we cast 3 of them, so we saw quite a bit of Navi, but a consistent issue was the lane that was given to General was always just, like, total sackfest. But this time, like, with the Beastmaster and then with Artstyle actually coming down on the Enchantress and putting a focal point on General's lane, I mean, it's such a big difference because they drafted a safe lane Void, so, like, it's a carry that doesn't need as much help in the top lane. Like, there's, and he just gets a Rubik, and, like, yeah, everything's fine. Like, you're basically guaranteeing not to die on the Faceless Void. And then you get all this assistance coming down bottom into an Enchantress Beastmaster kill lane. So General gets off to a nice start, and he just makes plays.
Yeah. This is nasty. Aghanim Scepter up on art style now. This is where Enchantress transitions from good roaming support to basically a semi-carry
Basically
core.
GG.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
Chrono,
these-
you're dead.
if you look at Impetus on top of the Arcane Orb action from OD, it's just so much right-click damage from Navi at 20 minutes, 21 minutes. Here we go. Mind Control, decent crush, but Chrono on 3 from Ditya. Kuroki outside of it doing what little he can, but they lose Mind Control immediately. Golem comes down, starts to break up the fight. Seneko, does he get the steal? No, he's hanging on to the Shadow Word for now. It's a quick 2-0. Navi looking for more. Maybe they can grab Kuro. Nope, TP home. Same for Bulba. No minimal losses here for Liquid. They only lose 2, but they are 2 cores after a nice Chrono here from the Void. Beautiful setup.
Yeah, the other thing being you have like a 40-second window of Chrono with no golems up. Nicely played once again here by Navi. Totally different team today. Just, I mean, this lineup is insanely synergistic. Like, this is one of those strats that, like, Friends have been running, those kind of, like, Pugna Chen drafts. This is kind of the same, like, everything just looks so perfect between these 5 heroes. You got the Null Field going from the Rubik. He counters up against the Warlock, too, where they've, like, stealing the golems and whatnot. Early Aura coming out from the Vlads and the 5-man Dota. Aura from the OD and the 5-man Dota. Enchantress really pressure on the towers. Beastmaster, like, this is Navi, you know?
Yeah. This is just incredible synergy right now. So much aura action. Tier 3 melts. Now the fight continues. Navi maybe sticking around too long. Mind Control with a crush, but he gets repelled pretty much immediately. And now Bulba a bit too far forward. He gets locked in an Astral and just right-click down. They'll find the kill there, and this could be a mid lane of Barracks after all. Liquid very low on resources. Let's take a look at buybacks. And negative. All 5 on the Dire available. None of them available on the Radiant. They're going to be fighting 4v5 for the next 20. Melee and range Barracks now down. And they're just looking for kills at this point. They might find it on mind control. Down he goes. 45 seconds in the grave. Pretty much the best case scenario. They get barracks, they get a couple of kills, and they lose nothing themselves. Rinse and repeat. They go straight bottom lane.
I think this is going to end up being a very interesting game to look at when you consider Liquid as a team right now. Like, the first 2 picks in this draft were OD and Beastmaster. It's not like you didn't know what was coming, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this is a very telegraphed thing, and they knew what was coming too because they banned out the Dazzle. They banned out the
Immediately.
Chen.
Yeah.
Yeah, they knew, like, okay, well, we know what Navi want to do, so their answer to what they saw as coming was Slider counter initiations and Warlock Golems with Matumba Man split pushing, either on the Lycan or in this case, or like it could have been a Morphling too. But.
Chrono on 2 once more. Bulba and Matumba go down immediately. Now Kuro just a few right clicks down from death. The Shiva's guard slowing him down to to certain doom. That's the one. Mind control out of the base, trying to finish off General, but yet another Astral. They'll have a little fun and then finish him off. And man, this game is feeling over. Dunzo, as they say here. Trent, 24 minutes. Navi
Maybe
comes
it comes
out
back
swinging.
to this Mirana, perhaps, like, because that was picked first, because they went the OD,
Yeah.
and then into the
There it is, GG.
the Ogre Mirana. So, like, it's certainly a very very fast tempo OD draft. Like, there are slower ones that approach like more of a slightly more mid game that other teams are maybe running right now. So you can understand the pressure to take away the Ogre into like maybe a more mid to late scaling.
I didn't get any of my predictions, Trent.
I got last player to be killed right for General.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Well done.
Thank you. Or sorry, not General, Dichira.
Oh, yeah. Whew. 3-20. Brutal opening game. But this does make for an interesting EU region. Yesterday, we marveled at the potential tiebreak scenarios and how scary that can be in these really big group stage brackets. But this was one of 2 undefeated teams losing handily to the only team that has been exclusively defeated, Navi coming in 0-4 and Liquid coming in 3-0. So now...
2-1, sorry.
Sorry?
Oh, wait, no, wait, they are 3-0, aren't they?
3-0, yeah. I just
It
pulled
was
it up.
the, there was a bug in the... Man, I knew they were 3-0, but then I was looking on the Dota buff because there was a bug in their GG call. Right, I forgot.
Well,
so they are
shit.
3-0. Yeah.
Dota buff, you silly devil. You got to do Liquipedia,
Silly
man.
goose.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I know.
So, all right, guys, that does wrap up our first game. We've got about 10 more.